Hello guys, welcome to Daddy Share Space and welcome to my channel. So as many of you guys know, to run my YouTube channel I use the Sony a6600 and also the Sony a6700 to record my videos. Now one of the omissions from these cameras is they do not come with an inbuilt flash, and so sometimes I have to set up lighting and different things to try to take photographs because the camera does not come with an inbuilt flash. So I did a little bit of research and I decided to take a plunge on buying a flash that works on the hot shoe of my camera. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. So I ordered this from Best Buy and it was quite pricey. However, it was $50 off, so I did get a little bit of money off on the purchase. So it comes packed with the bubble wrap, as you can see. Let's get that out of the way. And then inside we have this box here, which is, let's go ahead and read it off. We have the Sony HVL F60RM2. It is a flash for Sony cameras. So this particular flash has wireless radio control. It operates with the metal shoe and it says quick shift bounce. I'm not quite sure what the quick shift bounce is. We'll have to look into that. Now when I look on the side over here, it says built-in wireless radio communication, external flash control from camera body. So I would imagine that you could pair this with your camera and have it off the hot shoe and use it, is what I'm assuming, but we'll have to see. It does have an articulation and it goes from 8 to 150 degrees, it looks like, and then you could put it on the side. It goes from 90 to 90 depending upon the orientation. And again, this is the HVL F60RM2. And let's go ahead and open it up. Now, I've personally never purchased a flash before for a camera. All the cameras that I have from in the past always had their own pop-up flash, like this one here. This is a T6i. If I want to take a picture, it just, you know, it pops up when it needs to, so I don't have to worry about that. Looks like it has some kind of filters here. There's an orange color filter and a green color filter. And we've got the lens here. Let's see if there's anything else in the box. Looks like we have a bag, and then it looks like a cover to protect it on the front, or the actual flash portion. Finally, we have the typical booklets and pamphlets to read through to find the directions and all of the kind of warnings and such. Now, let's go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like. So it has a nice little canvas pouch. So I would assume that this bag is probably for these other accessories that I have here. Let's open it up and go ahead and slide it out. Alright, so that's a pretty beefy flash, if I might say myself. Just taking a look at it, the controls that I see here, it's got plus and minus for level. It's got a function button, a menu button. We've got on, lock, and off. It also has a C1, and then it has mode. It has a dial here that you can, I assume, move to different menus within the menu system. And then you also have a button in the front here that you can push, and I'm sure that that's kind of like a selector button. Now when I look at the side here, let me pop this open and see what this is. All right, so we've got a micro USB area here, and I would assume that would be to possibly charge this device. So I might need to grab that box back. I may have thrown away the charger. And back here we've got, this opens up. Let's see here. And actually no, it runs on, it looks like AA. So 4 AA batteries are gonna go in there. So I guess there's no rechargeable capabilities with this unless there's some Sony batteries that can fit in here. So I'll have to put some batteries in here to try it out. But as you can see how it articulates here. So you can make it go all the way back around to the back that way, and then it goes there, and it has detents. And on the front here, so you've got 120, 90, 75. What is that other number there? It looks like 60, 45. That's 30. And then this is 0. So I guess it would go on like this and be your flash, and then you could go at all these other angles if you need be. And there's a lever back here that you would slide back and forth to lock it and unlock it. And there is a little cover here on the shoe. Let me see how that slides off. Okay. All right, so when you unlock it from here, then you could slide this cover off, and then you pop it on. So I imagine when you put it on the cover, you want to lock it so that it stays on the camera. So we figured that portion out. And then again, just going over the features that I see here on the camera, you've got this lock toggle, you've got a mode area here, and then you've got this dial that you can rotate around. You've got a button to depress in the center, a test button. You've got the level. I'm assuming that's the brightness. We'll check that out. You've got a function button that you can push here, and then a menu button to cycle through. And as I said, you have off, and then you have lock, and then on. And there's a WL down here, which I'm not sure what that stands for, but we'll have to read through the directions. So I am not a photographer, so this is probably overkill for my purposes, but when I'm taking pictures of parts or different things that I'm going to be utilizing, whether it be in my videos or when I get back to doing my blog, this will be very helpful. I don't have to bring secondary light to the area in order to take pictures. This will work great with that, or I'm assuming anyway. Let's see how these filters fit on. So this, I assume, let's see here. Okay, so it looks like it's going to go on the top there. There's a little notch on the top. So I'm gonna pop that on like this, and then it just clicks on. So you can see what that looks like. And then to pop it off, I'm just pulling that tab on the bottom. And then of course we've got the green one as well. And again, I don't know enough about photography to really know when I would need to utilize the green versus the orange. I'm sure if I do a little bit more research, I'll be able to find that out. And then I'm not sure if this is like a diffuser, it could be, or if it's just a protective case. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see, how does it fit on here? I see that there are two oval slots on each side, and then there's a notch right here with a piece of metal on it. So I'm trying to see where exactly the notch goes, or if it even matters. So when I pop it on like this, and this could be a diffuser, that could be what this is. There's a little that notch is touching the base here. It doesn't really show any kind of indication as to where that goes, but I'm sure we'll find that out in the directions. Now, okay, so this part right here where I open this trap door, if you will, where the micro USB is, it says multi on here. So I am assuming, and I'm just guessing, that this has the capacity to link to several other flashes. So like say if you needed flashes coming from different angles, I would imagine that this has the ability to communicate with other flashes to work in unison. So I'm just assuming. Now I don't know if this has the feature to be able to turn it on all the time. If it does, that would be great, because then in a pinch I could actually take the camera and just use this to kind of highlight me, and I don't have to have, like right now I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 lights in this area along with the lights in the room to kind of light this space. So I'm not sure if that is something that this does, but let me go ahead and get some batteries in it and then see if we can power it up. Now this flash does take 4, it looks like AA batteries. Let's go ahead and put them in. And then with the batteries in place, let's go ahead and power this up. Now, as I said, I don't really understand how this works as of yet. But right now I have all my cameras in the recording this video. Let's go ahead and turn one of them off and bring it over here so we can try this out and see how it works out. So we'll hook it to the hot shoe. So again, this is an A6600. It has the flip up screen that goes in front. So this is what I was talking about as far as interfering with the hot shoe. As you can see, the hot shoe is up here. In the future, I'll probably use it with the A6700, which is this camera here, so that I could flip the screen around and still get access to the hot shoe. But for right now, let's just see if we can get this fired up. I'm gonna go ahead and I took the little piece off of there. And then we're going to unlock this, take off this cap there, and then we're going to slide this forward into the camera. Alright, and then we're going to lock it. And then with it in place, now let's see if it turns on. Let's go to picture. So that's what it looks like on the camera. I am assuming that the batteries that I picked up are not good. Alright, let's change the batteries out. So in order to open it, you have to kind of push it down. Alright, let's get some batteries. Okay, so I replaced the batteries. It was dead batteries because now when I turn it on, you can see it lights up here. And then I could do a test. And it's got a dial indicator. I can go up, menu, standard, and I can cycle through the menu here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just see if this is plug and play. I'm not sure if it is. Let's give it a shot. So one of the things I noticed, this portion kind of gets in the way. Let me take this off. And then try to slide this in. So now it's engaged. I'm sliding this toggle to lock it. I'll put this back on. Let's turn this on. And then I'm assuming, okay, there you go. You see that? There we go. We've got the flash going. And so basically what I'll do is I'll take a few shots with this and then I'll put them here in the video so you can kind of see the difference. We'll turn the flash off and take a picture, and then we'll turn the flash on and we'll just see what the differences are. We won't go through the whole settings because it's going to take me some time to get to know this device, but for right now you can see it's a pretty beefy setup there, and yeah, we'll just have to see how well it does. All right, guys, I want to thank you for taking time to watch the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.